audio blur is a concept or a feature that you find a lot in Edison. And it's something really, really cool. So let's jump into FL Studio so that I can show you. And I will use the same melody that I have here, or at least I will export this as an audio clip. Okay, so now I have the melody here and we can reuse this in Edison. So let's open this in Audio Editor, which will open an Edison page. Hopefully, where is it? Okay, my second monitor. Yeah, so this is the loop that we have. Okay, very simple. But if we go now here into this option here, which is the water drop, I guess, maybe, there's this option here. If you look at the hint panel there, it says blur. So this will apply some type of a long, very, very long reverb, which will blur all your sounds. So as you can see now, it's very percussive, because the notes are very short, and tan, 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 and this will try to apply, or not try, it will apply a very big blur to the, with a very large size to the entire sound. So let's see what this will do. And this can create some really, really cool effects. So let's preview it. So as you can see, it pretty much washed out all the sound that we had, and we can play around with the amount, with the offset, but I will for now keep it like this. And one thing that we can do is reuse this sample. So let's open up here the channel rack, and we can drag this sample into here and start playing around with the sample. So let's do like this, so that I can play and stop the note. Okay, maybe not chords. So let's try to play around with the pitch. Maybe I would use something like this in a lower pitch. Let's try to lower the pitch instead. Let's go maybe 700. Let's go even lower. So now we have a completely different sound. So what I would do with this one would probably just play it here. Something like that. Let me reset the velocity. And let's see how this sounds like. So let me put this in step mode so that we have a 4-bar loop. Let's listen. Okay, so maybe what instead of doing it here, or instead of going all the way through, I like this first part here. Something like that. And this could give you a simple idea for a new track. So let's do that, and let me bring a loop just for quick and dirty things. Let's do with this one here. Let's do maybe all the first part only. Let me bring this loop down a little bit. And maybe we can even play around with the pitching, with the pitch here. Maybe that's too much. Let me see. that 1G. And as you can see, we can then play around and do some other effects. Let me lower this down a little bit. It's too loud. And of course, we can always filter this out. Let me do the telephone. Okay, and we can even add some distortion maybe. Let's see. Okay, so this could be a beginning of a new beat or something like that. I'm not going to use this, but as you can see, it can give you a different vibe to your sounds. You can transform a sound or a sample completely and give it a new vibe, a new feeling, a little bit more darker, maybe more happier, depending on the sample. But doing some blur with Edison, it's a very cool tool because it can really alter the sounds that you have and can give you some new inspiration when making music.